Today we're going to build a homemade hydraulic coupler adapter. Now you can find these online for anywhere from $100 to $140 for a pair of adapters, from ag couplers to flat face. You may ask, why do I need this? Well, for several different reasons. Not everybody needs these adapters, but if you have ever rented an attachment that came with flat face, or your equipment has flat face and you have something that you need to hook up that has ag couplers or Pioneer, then you somehow either have to change the couplers to fit the other end, or buy a set of adapters. Well, I have something coming that I can't change the coupler connections on, and they mismatch some of my attachments. So I decided that I'll make my own. Now, I already had these flat face couplers, male and female. Already, I didn't have to buy these for this project. You can find these online fairly cheap per pair. I happen to have 1/2 inch NPT or National Pipe taper. Both of these are National Pipe taper. These are also 1/2 inch NPT, National Pipe taper, male and female. I went to town today and I bought 2 1/2 inch male pipe double males. Essentially, we're going to connect this between this ag male and this flat face male, which will give me an adapter from ag to flat face, or flat face to ag, whichever the case may be. Same thing with the female. This is also a 1/2 inch NPT hydraulic double male and an ag female and an ag flat face. Now I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to start a firestorm of controversy. Somebody out there is looking at this tape and going, "You should never put tape on the threads on the hydraulic system. You're going to mess up the hydraulic system. It's going to weep into there and tear it up." Well, I got news for you. That's very true on parallel threads like JIC, and the list goes on. These threads, this thread wall is not parallel or flat. It's tapered. It's bigger on this end and smaller on this end. So the more you turn it in, the tighter it gets. However, it will still leak. It could. These operated under high pressure, anywhere from 2250 up to 3000 or even more. This is a 5000 psi adapter, but it's going on a system that uses 2250 up to 2700. Now, you can leave in the comments what you believe, what you've heard, what you think about putting sealant tape on the threads on the hydraulic system. If you will look real careful, you will see I skipped the first 1.5 to 2 threads. Once this goes into this hydraulic coupler body, there is virtually no way that tape can come back out this way. Okay, I have some very trusted heavy equipment and even aviation mechanics that have assured me over the years that it is quite fine to put sealant tape on tapered threads on a hydraulic system, as long as you don't get them up against the ends of the threads. That's very true in a way, that sealant tape can mess up the hydraulic system if it gets into the system. That's very true. But if you take precautions and do it correctly from the get-go, you won't have any problems. If you just skip the first 1.5 to 2 threads, you won't have that problem. There's no way on the face of the earth this tape is getting into that system. The tape that I use is not plumber's tape. This is gas and fuel and oil resistant tape. It's made to work in hydraulic systems and diesel fuel and even natural gas, butane, propane, all of that. This tape is designed for that. It does not degrade or deteriorate in those environmental conditions. Okay, so now that I got that over with, I'm going to put these all together and I'll show you the final product. Okay, there you have it. Have a self-made male adapter and a self-made female adapter. Ag on one end, flat face on the other. That gives you the versatility now and in the future in case you ever need it. Like I said before, not everybody needs this, and not everybody will run into this situation. But if you ever do, you are either going to A, spend a lot of money on a pair of adapters to get them quick, or you can pre-make your own ahead of time and have them if you need them. And these are ready to go. I hope somebody learned something from it. These ag male and female coupler ends can be had for like less than $10. I've seen them as low as $6.35 on some online hydraulic stores. These can be had for about $25 to $29 a pair for flat face. Now, these adapters are not going to be used that often, so they don't have to be the utmost quality that you can buy. You can buy the cheapest there is if that's the route you want to go. Like I said, these are Summit. I already had these Summit flat face connectors already that I had used on a previous project, and these came off an attachment that I bought that I didn't use because I had flat face. So it turned out all I had to buy today was these double male hydraulic fittings, 1/2-inch NPT. Anyway, thanks for watching, and as always, thank you for being here, and please support my channel by subscribing and liking this video if you like my content. We do lots of outdoor activities and how-tos and do-nots, just a wide variety of projects and things to do around here at the Diamond H. Anyway, thanks for watching again. Y'all take care.